Take you now to Parliament because we may see a divided House along strong lines in the next 48 hours. That's unless government wins the support of the NDC members in Parliament. The majority side will be hoping to push through a 1 billion loan facility believed to be critical in bringing some immediate relief to the current economic challenges. Key NDC members, including the 2020 flag bearer John Mahama, have insisted the loan should not be approved
until the terms are renegotiated to make them favorable, and the same captured in subsequent budgets, we are unable to support the approval of the $250 million component. On the issue of the $750 million AFRI-EXIM component, some efforts have gone into renegotiating the cost and terms, which now appear more favorable than when it was originally presented to Parliament. Clarity is, however, yet to be brought on the exact purpose and use of the loan. The NDC will only support the approval of this component if evidence of its use for specific growth-related projects leading to improvement in the lives of our people is presented to us.
You had the former President John Dramani Mahama. Let's go live to Parliament now and speak to the Minority Leader, Harun Idrisu. Thank you very much, Mr. Idrisu, for your time here on the Midday News. You had given a condition for your support for this deal, which is clarity on what the facility will be used for. As of now, do you have that? Do you have that clarity?
The minority is concerned about the growing debt portfolio of our country. The country is tottering at the precipice of bankruptcy. And I think that limiting the power of government to borrow is vested in Parliament under Article 181 of the 1992 Constitution. The minority groups, since the 1 billion was introduced in Parliament, have requested for additional information from the Minister of Finance in two tranches of $750 million and then $250 million. The $250 million request is expensive, and we do not find that acceptable. How can you be borrowing $250 million, out of which $43 million goes to payment of premium or insurance? So we've asked the Minister of Finance to renegotiate, as we do not find the terms acceptable. On the $750 million there was a discrepancy as in foreign exchange. Are we borrowing in dollars or borrowing in euro? The resolution of Parliament must reflect that. The Minister of Finance, in the memorandum that he submitted to Parliament, only indicated budget support. So we needed to know which areas of the budget will that money support. Is it the road sector? Is it the health sector? Is it the education sector? Is it other social interventions? We need to know.
So you still do not have answers
to... We're also concerned about the growing debt service problems. I mean, you cannot have a revenue of 12 billion and pay 13 billion for debt service. What then will be left for compensation? What will be left for statutory payment? And what will be left for government's own social intervention?
So granted, Mr. Idrisu, you do not have clarity on the details of this loan, and you raise issues about the growing public debt stock. But given the exigencies of the time, government needs this money to bring some relief to the Ghanaian people, the people you've been pushing for, and you have demanded that government does a few things to bring relief. Is this not, are you not willing to compromise around this time to make sure that Ghanaians get the relief that they deserve?
Salvage the economy, to save the economy. I know that they are in dire need of resources for our import cover. And therefore, if they provide better and better particulars on the 750 million, we are open and amenable to getting that approved as soon as practicable. But the 250, they would have to withdraw it and then renegotiate it and come back to Parliament. There's also two other provisions in the agreement that I have read that is of interest to us. One, a promissory note in retiring it, and two, wanting to oust the diplomatic immunity of our ambassador in the United Kingdom. These are all matters they would need to clarify. But we know that we need to save this economy. we will help them save the economy, and we are disappointed at the management of the economy. How did we get here?
Well, we'll leave it here for now, Mr. Drisu. I'm grateful for your time. That's the Minority Leader, Haruna Drisu. But let's speak to our parliamentary correspondent, Kweku Asante, who joins us live. Kweku, we understand the Committee on Finance is scheduled to have a meeting on this. What more are we learning about this loan business?
So, Ernest, after the minority succeeded in blocking the approval temporarily last week, the committee is expected to meet today at 2 p.m. and decide on the way forward on the deal. We know that the House will be going on break in the next 2 weeks, and so this business should be fast-tracked so that government can get that revenue. But this business is also on the order paper to be taken. So in case the Finance Committee is able to meet today and have an agreement, it's actually possible that the House can make a decision on the deal today or tomorrow.